Shut up.
Oh. Holy fuck. Holy. Man. So.
Fuck is up, boys.
Welcome back, everybody, to the BirdandBean podcast. Episode 3, but our second official episode.
Second official, but it's the third one.
Very exciting.
Because,
we don't got to talk about that. Let's just keep it a secret.
What about it? What?
I have good news for you.
What's that?
And I have been holding this good news in all day because I wanted to tell you on the podcast.
Yeah, you texted me this morning.
Yeah.
What time?
Well, no, it wasn't the morning. I remember what time it was almost exactly. It was around 1:20, I want to say. Mm-hmm. A little bit earlier, maybe.
Okay, it wasn't even SMS, but anyway, yeah, it was around then.
Yeah. So, I got my contract extended.
I knew you were going to say that, brother.
Finally!
That's sick.
Finally!
That's sick.
Today was literally the last day, like, technically, of the original contract. And then the girl finally calls me after I've been asking around at the office for God knows how long. It was only 2 days. I've only been asking around for 2 days. But I got my answer after 2 days.
But that's
and,
awesome.
Yep, I'm in. I'm going to be doing the same thing pretty much. They said till the end of August. So that's sick, till the end of the summer.
Dude, you have all summer of work now. That's awesome.
A whole summer of work, yeah. A whole summer to try and get on Michelin and be done with the contractor.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
That'd be a career, literally.
Well, no, exactly.
You'd be good for, like,
Michelin's good money. I'd be retired at like 55, full like health care and shit.
Yeah, they got good benefits, man.
They pay for my diabetes supplies. That's really all I care about.
They pay for your sugar.
They pay for my fucking insulin.
I heard they just straight up give you bags of sugar at the end of the day. Like there's like, hey, my fortune. Forgot your sugar, bro.
You forgot your fucking sugar.
Oh, you forgot your Splenda.
Yeah, that's right. He's diabetic.
That's right.
We give him
diabetic. Splenda, baby.
They do make you shower at the end of the day.
Yeah. You get to see everyone's junk.
Yeah, all the other dudes' wieners.
That's kind of, I don't know if I'd like that. Like, not because I'm, like, self-conscious or anything, but, like, I just don't know if I would be down to, like, work with somebody all day and then be like, yeah, brother, you want to get, like, a beer after work? And then, like, walking back to them, they're like, yeah, dude, check out my...
Yeah, the goods are just out.
Yeah, it's like, it's hard to...
No, dude, some dudes are completely shameless. They don't even attempt to cover themselves up with a towel. They literally just walk down the hall, bald eagle.
It's probably good to be shameless, honestly, like, about that. It's really better to be shameless instead of, like, doing it and then feeling like crap about it. You're like...
Yeah. Well, if you feel weird about it, I guess, probably just self-conscious about the size of your wiener more than anything.
Yeah. Dude. Oh,
3 fucking inches of fucking...
Dude, I gotta work with Jeremy today. Oh, God. Jeremy doesn't need shave pubes. His dick is big.
It's like...
He's just gonna make fun of me.
It's big. It's hairy. He's just got real Chad energy.
He's got real big dick energy.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
He's a fucking asshole. Fuck you, Jeremy. Fucking dick. Shit. Fuck you. So, it's my turn to talk about something now. You may have noticed.
What if I want another turn?
Too bad.
Am I allowed to take 2 turns in a row?
Too bad. No, we haven't even we didn't it's not even like we're taking turns. I'm just gonna.
No, I know. I'm just being an asshole.
I'm just gonna act like we're super organized. I'm getting a brand new mic.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I was supposed to get a better mic for this podcast.
Yeah, but sometimes things just don't work out the way you want.
Hey, man. You don't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find a good microphone for $14.99 on Wish.com. No, I'm not gonna.
I was about to ask. I was like, "Is that what you're going with?"
No.
Is that what we've succumbed to?
No, I'm gonna try to stick to the handheld. Well, that's definitely not what they're called, but what I have right now.
Well, yeah, I know.
It's obviously not
not something like this. It just kind of sits there.
Yeah, well, I like that for streaming wise. It's perfect for streaming wise, or recording instruments and stuff like that. But per se for podcasting, I would just like the whole and stuff.
You actually, and besides, you're pretty bouncy sometimes. You like to actually move around and shit.
Yeah.
So just having one of these.
Yeah, because you don't want to hear me a little bit right here, and then I get comfortable way over here. So my fucking my dog got
That's definitely how I am.
I don't know, man. I watched the first podcast, and the audio was really good on your end. It's more or less mine that I didn't fuck with so much, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, it literally, I think about it now that I'm saying it, I'm like, maybe I should not talk as loud so your microphone doesn't pick me up and I don't sound like an alien, like, contacting Aiden Fortune.
It's not that bad, though, because, you know, you're talking in your normal voice.
Yeah.
It's not like this thing is going to make you sound like a fucking...
Oh, yeah. Well, the only reason it would is if it would, like, put, like, a chorusy, like, effect to it, because it's, like, two mics, two channels. But, yeah, a new mic would be really awesome, because, well, I don't know, I messed around with mics a lot in high school and stuff like that, so, like, I kind of, like, know the difference between a shitty mic and a good mic.
Yeah.
So when I went to the pawn shop and I seen what they had, I'm pretty glad that I didn't spend like $60 on a mic, like $50 on a microphone that I wasn't going to be happy with. I'd rather just use this until next week and then
actually
have
get
an actual
something.
microphone.
Yeah.
Have like a microphone I buy with a warranty and then, you know, like be able to...
one that's going to last you a long time.
Have it as mine, my own, you know, like from the beginning.
From the fucking get-go.
From the fucking get-go.
That's totally fair.
I give birth to this microphone.
I can appreciate, like, the feeling of wanting to take, like, the plastic off. Like, when you buy something. You know what I mean?
Smell brand new.
Especially, like, a new video game. Like, you remember being a kid? Going and buying, like, the game you've been waiting for? Like, going and buying Modern Warfare 2. And taking the plastic off of it, like, just so slowly. Trying to savor the moment.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sniffing it.
It wasn't slow at all.
Yeah, I don't think I would go slow either. Give me!
You know what? To be honest, dude, I probably chewed the paper off, or chewed the plastic wrap back off.
Really?
Yeah,
You were all teeth.
I was a teeth kid a little bit, and then like people eventually told me like, don't use your teeth, like that's bad.
Yeah.
I was never the kid to open like cans of pop or like cans of soda with their teeth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That always like gave me that
looks
nail
painful.
that chalkboard cringy feeling. You know?
Absolutely.
I never understood that. But yeah, new microphone is gonna be pretty sick. Back to that.
It's gonna be good fucking vibes, man.
So I was checking out Reddit the
Uh-oh.
other day.
Oh.
So I'm new to this.
This
I'm new to the whole Reddit scene.
This is
I
a
don't even
whole.
have an account.
There's a whole box of frogs we're getting into.
Completely different fucking box of frogs. We need to hydrate for this one. Slurpy dip dip. Alright, so right now, what I'm going to talk about is this man. He explained the story in Reddit. Poor soul. We've all been there, you know, in a relationship with someone. Turns out they're not who you wanted them to be. You know, sometimes they sleep in too much. They smoke too much weed. They don't have a job. They make less money than you. You know, just tons of things. I don't know. But anyway, this person, she only wanted me for my farts. Like for real.
My fucking flash.
She only wanted me for my flatulence.
Is this like a story that somebody wrote on Reddit?
Well, it's not wrote. It's like someone telling their experience of like having a weird girlfriend.
Oh.
Like, have you ever had a like weird girlfriend before that was like really weird?
No.
No.
Not weird to the point that you're concerned. Just like, yeah, that's a very weird individual.
I don't think I've actually like. I think I acknowledged it before. I would like actually like make them my girlfriend. I'd be like, no, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Because,
there's
like,
the gears aren't turning right up there.
Yeah, like I have experienced it before where like I don't know, like this one
Where
time,
somebody only wanted you for your farts.
Yeah, it was really gross. She like tried to get me to put it in a Ziploc bag, and I was like, I am not into that.
Get a fucking mason jar.
Didn't have weed one time though, so I just fucking put Bojack's poop in a bag and mailed it to her. She sent me $200. But yeah, this guy, she only wanted me for my farts. This chick I was with kept feeding me fruit and spicy foods for a couple of days, and then got all excited when I came home, when I came down with diarrhea. She got excited, like she's like,
That is whack.
Isn't that? That's pretty gross. That's pretty.
It's kind of concerning.
She gives me a gastro stop, and about an hour later, and I couldn't stop farting. That's when she got really weird and held her clit to my asshole and told me to fart as hard as I could. Oh yeah, baby. She enjoyed it for a bit, but then got really angry that I wasn't farting long or hard enough, and she started abusing me. All right, partner, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. You're not gonna fart on my pussy?
He hit like the red flag.
Fart on my pussy.
Probably 2 fucking months before this point, I hope. Like, this guy just sounds like he's in the worst rabbit hole.
He definitely seen warning signs and just swallowed his pride. Like, nah, man.
It'll be fine. It'll work out.
It's just this. It's just this one time. It's just one thing. She's cool.
Her eyebrows always go up when I fart.
She gets a little sweaty on her lip when I fart.
Yeah. Starts rubbing my inner thighs.
It lasted about a week before she left me for some guy that she said could fart longer than I could.
That's
what the
insane.
fart?
Can you imagine getting dumped by a girl because you couldn't fart hard enough?
I've been like broken things off with because of how short I was. For a guy that was taller than me. Remember that? That was recent. Or not recent, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
That doesn't even seem real. Like, people are actually like that.
I know. It's kind of frustrating when you think about it.
I don't know if it's so much like being like the victim of it. I don't know if it's frustrating or like humorous.
Well, it's both.
Because I'm like, what the fuck?
It's
Yeah, it's like, what?
It's both. You're like, wait, really? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what
You're
it is. Like,
asshole.
what? Like, fuck you. Fucking dick.
If you're not at least 6'4", don't even talk to me.
I'm 5'8". It doesn't even.
It's just
I'm gonna be 5'9". And
8's bigger than 4. That should be fine. I don't see any problems.
I mean, I've been growing since I was in like fucking graduation. Like,
not like I'm a baby.
it's not like I'm a baby.
Come on, guys.
Speaking of babies, I found out something really.
You having a baby?
Yeah, I found out something really fucked up the other day.
What's up?
My thumbs are pregnant.
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I was just playing Fortnite with Herald of Pike. And,
Yeah.
Yo Cam, and I don't know, dude. I was trying to res Cameron, like trying to pick him up because he just kept getting down, and I was trying to like pick him up, and it's like my thumbs wouldn't let me. It wasn't letting me go.
Wasn't
near
going
him.
through?
It wasn't letting me go near.
Yeah.
Him, you know?
Okay.
It was like I had a med kit and everything for him, and it was just like, no, he deserves to die.
That got dark really quick. What does that have to do with your thumbs being pregnant?
It always takes a turn on the Bird and Bean show.
That's
that's what I'm saying is I couldn't save him because obviously it was too awkward. My thumbs had that big lump from being pregnant. So I couldn't. It all happened in one game. So I was literally trying to figure out how to pick him up, and it didn't work. And then he died. And then
your thumbs weren't pregnant anymore?
Well, this
or they
is
had the
Alabama. I could get an abortion.
Throwing some heat. Throwing some shade. Throwing some shade, Alabama.
Fuck you, Alabama.
You fucking piece
You
of
fucking
shit.
hick fucks.
You sick cock sons of bitches.
No, I don't really know much about that.
No, I'm not super educated on that topic either.
Yeah, like, I'm not enough to go into it.
No, definitely not.
But did you know a dead woman can give birth?
Wow, I did not.
Yeah, man.
How is that
We
possible?
said babies, and then before I
Well,
started going on that big.
I guess that
ramble-
makes sense, because like if a mother died during birth, the baby isn't immediately dead. You know,
Right.
as unfortunate as that is.
It's very rare,
Yeah.
but it's been known to happen, and it's called coffin birth. It's a phenomenon that occurs when a pregnant woman delivers a child spontaneously after her death due to gases that built up in the abdominal area, putting pressure on the mother's uterus and forcing the baby out of the birth passageway. One example of this was discovered in 2010 in the grave of a medieval woman who was buried in Italy. According to the Smithsonian, with modern embalming techniques, this doesn't really something. Anyway, that's fucked up.
That is really fucked up.
So this lady in Italy, like this girl medieval, so obviously she's old as fuck. So they dug her up and found a big ass skeleton and a little skeleton. How do they know it wasn't just some mom who got buried with their kid?
I'm guessing by
Is there even a
where the
bone?
baby is.
Just like right here.
I don't know.
Maybe, like, only
Down
about-
by her ankles.
Down by her ankles. Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it just like came
That's
like.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, no, I just seen that on Reddit the other day, and I was like, that's something Aiden might
That's
wow to.
That's really interesting.
It's not interesting. It's kind of just. Actually,
I call it interesting.
Yeah,
I was
I'd say-
definitely interested by it.
I have a couple more interesting facts.
Hell yeah.
Are you interested in hearing them?
I'm totally interested.
All right. Did you know that a jellyfish's mouth is also its anus? Kind of like half of Pictou County.
Man, you're just throwing fire tonight. You're out for blood. I got some fucking rage to unleash.
I got second place in Fortnite. I'm fucking mad.
Is that a fact?
No.
You didn't get second
No,
place?
I got my ass kicked. It's like I have days where I'm good and the days where I'm bad.
I think that's how everybody is.
I don't know, man. I feel like keyboard players have it different. I feel like keyboard players just know it. Like they have the keybinds.
It's
And it's a lot. It's like I don't know, because when I get warmed up on a controller, it's like because my fingers don't feel awake, literally. But I guess
Well,
it would
that's-
be the
it's-
same.
yeah,
with using
exactly.
your fingers of the keyboard.
your hands are just in a different position. Transition's over.
That'd probably be harder, actually. I could not. I don't know. I tried to play keyboard like in high school and shit like
It's
that.
really hard to get into.
Yeah.
The only reason I ever did it was because I played World of Warcraft for
Yeah.
years.
It's definitely not something I would start now.
Yeah.
Like I tried, like I just gave it like a chance, and
It's
wasn't my thing.
it takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while to actually learn that shit.
It's too much brain power for me.
I'm gonna become a vampire.
But then you'll never be able to be outside in the daylight.
No,
Unless you're a Twilight vampire.
When am I ever outside the daylight? Anyway?
When you're going from your house to the trailer.
Or to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Even then, most of the time, it's only light out for like an hour or two.
Yeah. Then the sun goes away.
Rain, rain, go away. Aiden Fortune's really gay, and he doesn't want to admit it to Shay.
They.
Garlic actually attracts vampires. Can you imagine that? That's real. Like vampires aren't real, I don't think. But like, well, not real vampires, but close. One 1994 experiment by Norwegian scientists found that leeches attach themselves to a hand smeared with garlic in 14.9 seconds compared to 44.9 seconds to a hand without.
See, I don't know if that's because of garlic itself.
Or the salt.
Or, yeah, it could be salt. Or it could just be, like, the scent.
Could be.
It's like, that's a really strong smell.
That's true.
They're probably like, what is that?
That's true. That actually makes some sense. But can you imagine if that was real and if vampires were real? And being like someone that's like, get away from me! And they're like,
They throw garlic at it. They're just like, yes!
they're just like, yes!
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I'm gonna get you to throw garlic at my face.
Whoa.
There's a brewery in Japan that makes beer from elephant dung. Like
Oh my
elephant
God.
jizz.
Wait,
Yeah.
oh.
Made with coffee beans that have passed through an elephant's. No. No, it's not with its jizz. It's with its poo.
That's what I figured when you said dung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a dungus, dude.
You're a dungus.
I'm a dumb dungus.
Well, if you're a dungus, I guess that makes me a jizzus.
But yeah, there's literally a picture of some gentlemen here, and they are
Best life.
they're living their best. Yeah, they're living their best life. They're living their fucking best life.
I'm definitely not living my best life.
These guys are drinking beer made with coffee beans that came out of an elephant's butthole, dude. How are you not living your best life?
Okay, maybe I am doing better than that.
Dude, your contract
Listen, I could
extended.
That's fair. I am living my best life. Well, if I was on Michelin, I'd be living my best life.
Soon, bro.
Everything else is in place except for that.
My life is falling apart.
My life is fucking falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's something else I wanted to talk about too, but I really can't remember what it was.
You know what that is? That's the Girl Scout cookies.
I was gonna say that's the marijuana,
the marijuana
in my system. Oh,
know what? I
speaking of that, tasty tokes. What were we smoking today, Shay? This was your weed, so you got to describe it.
Oh, boys and girls. Today we were smoking on a good old indica. Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, it's an indica.
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, yeah.
Dope,
I'd
man,
never
dope,
go
man.
for sativa.
Yeah.
I never.
I like to mix it up. If I get,
Yeah.
like, I'll order indica, and then I'm like, no, I want a sativa.
Oh, man. Girl Scout is just like, it's been a strain that, like, I'd see, like, or no, I've heard of, and I was like, yeah, I've always heard it was super good.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, back when I would, like, watch, like, fucking weed tubers on YouTube.
Oh my god, you were hard into those guys.
You remember that?
I do. I
was
really
friends with
do.
one of them, too.
Yeah.
Xbox was one of them.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and but anyway, yeah. So I would watch them do it, and dude, I'm not gonna lie, my brain just blanked out right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're definitely talking about the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. Okay. So, Girl Scout cookies.
That's okay.
It's number one. It's known for making you blank.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, Girl Scout cookies. It's definitely. It was a strain that like I would always hear of, and I was like, that sounds amazing, because they would always be like, it tastes so good.
Yeah,
And the buzz.
it's one of those.
So amazing.
It's one of those weed strains that like most stoners know about.
Yeah.
Because you can like go around, right, and just say like random
Hey,
strain
yo, you
names
want
to
some
people,
cookies?
and like 90% of the time, they're not gonna know what the hell you're talking about. They're like,
Girl
I don't know
Scout.
what that strain is. But like if you say like Girl Scout cookie or something like OG Kush, they're like, oh yeah, I heard of that before. Yeah, exactly.
I knew what Purple Kush was before I knew what weed was, I think.
Really?
I had a friend that also, I'm not going to call him out because I'm pretty sure he's not like that anymore. But we had a friend that any kind of weed that had like any kind of purple in it, you could call it Purple Kush.
Oh yeah, I don't
Any
think
kind
I
of
don't think I remember who that is, but that is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was the day that I corrected him, I was like, listen, man,
It's not Purple Kush just because it's purple.
just because it's purple doesn't mean it's purple. Purple gross.
I tried purple. I think it's called Purple Chitrol. It was from the LC. That wasn't that bad.
I
It
tried
was one of
that
the better LC strains I had.
Honestly, there hasn't been many LC strains that I didn't like. But there
Yeah.
hasn't been one that I was crazy about.
There's one I was crazy about, the Wappa. I love the Wappa.
I tried the Wappa.
I really enjoyed it just because of how strong it was.
That's why I like the Girl Scout, man.
Because it's really potent.
The Girl Scout is, well, I had it like the other day when I first got it. I had a little bit of White Russian, which is also an indica dominant. I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid, but it's indica
Well, I
dominant.
mean, they're all technically hybrids.
Technically all hybrid. So anyway, indica dom. This bad boy, I was hoping, it was getting late. I was hoping this indica was going to put me to sleep. And I didn't want to, like a new box of cereal, you don't want to bust into the new bag. Finishing your old bag. It's actually not true at all.
I was gonna say I do that. I definitely open up different boxes of cereal, different bags of weed.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I only do it with weed, not really cereal that much.
Well, that's because the only cereal you ever have is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Dude, you should see my cupboard right now. My
A
cereal
bunch of
cupboard.
different.
No, it's not.
It's all Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, it's not.
What is it? Empty?
It's like 6 boxes of Special K.
Oh man. See, I love Special K.
Yeah, me too, and I'm happy about it. But like, it's 5 boxes.
They must have
of-
been on sale.
They were. It was like $4 for like a family size box. So my mom was like, "I'm getting all of these."
Yeah. Get another cart. We're filling it with Special K.
Yeah. Oh, I wish, dude. It's so good.
The only problem about that is all the
Vanilla
fucking
almond?
milk.
What?
All the milk you need to eat all that cereal.
Oh yeah,
Milk
but
is expensive, bro.
it is, dude.
I drink a lot of milk.
You don't realize until you live on your own how expensive milk is.
Yeah. When I was living on my own, I think I would buy a 4 liter of milk every day or every 2 days.
Like, what do you mean compliments doesn't make fucking milk? Fuck great value. What do you mean?
Yeah, why can't I get the cheap milk?
Why can't I get the cheap milk that like expires?
That's where you just walk to the farm and put a bucket under his cow.
Yeah.
Get the cheap milk.
Put a bucket under a cow.
He like runs into the barn with a shotgun.
Is it
Get
drinkable?
off my fucking lawn!
Is it drinkable as soon as it comes out of the cow?
Oh yeah.
Do they do stuff to it before they put it in the
They
box?
do put stuff in it, like do stuff to it before they put it in the carton.
Mm-hmm.
But it is you are able to drink like
gonna say.
not homogenized milk.
Because I seen someone take a bowl of Frosted Flakes and like not in real life.
Like on
I
internet.
don't hang out with that messed up.
On the meme box.
Yeah, the internet box. Yeah, this guy had this bowl of Frosted Flakes and he went under a cow and
Yeah.
milked the cow into the thing and he took a bite and he fucking puked everywhere.
Yeah, it
The
definitely
milk
wouldn't
looked yellow. Like I'm pretty
Well,
sure
yeah,
he
it
milked his wiener and like
would
he
not
peed it or
taste
something.
nearly as good
But he
as milk from a
fucked up.
carton. It'd also be super warm.
What's your favorite milk?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Red milk.
Really? You just like whole milk? When I was a kid, my favorite was definitely the 0.5%, but that's only because the carton was purple and I didn't see it that often. But now I really like 1%. I love 1%
Is that the
milk.
green or gray?
Gray.
The green is a skim, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like skim milk. I can drink it, but I don't go out of my way to get skim milk.
I remember when I was in high school, I thought skim milk meant titty milk. And I seen that they sold skim milk in the cafeteria, and I was like,
You thought it was fucking hysterical. Yeah, I want some skim. Shay only got skim milk in high school.
so I was like,
But he always took it to the bathroom for some
give
reason.
me some of that skim, babe.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, you want to give me some of that skim? Yo, babe.
I hope you never say that to a woman.
Yo, babe, I got work early in the morning. Could you fill up my bottle with some skim?
Some skim.
Skim-a-dim-dim. I got some more stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of something, but that weed actually is really
Dude,
strong.
people actually watched our podcast. Like the second one?
We already hit 100 views.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that happened.
It's more. I'm gonna check it right now.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna check it right now. But
That
that
was-
was surprising.
I was gobsmacked when we hit like 50.
Why don't you explain like the
Our,
take by
our-
take of what happened as we were uploading it? We tried to do something and then we said fuck it. Went out there, did something, and when we were out there, we checked it and we seen how crazy it was. Is that too much?
I did not follow what you said.
All right. I was just saying, like, explain what happened when we tried to do episode 3 last time.
Oh, no.
And
We
then
yeah. We smoked a little bit too much before the last episode we tried to record. I think we got a half hour in, and then you finally said something after we were for the last 5 or 10 minutes of that attempt of a podcast. Every second word that came out of our mouths was either like or Not that we're very good with that in the first place. We're still pretty bad with it, but it was multiplied by 10.
Right now we're sitting at 122 and 13.
How? How?
I don't know.
122? I don't talk to 120 people.
I haven't even met 122 people
yeah.
in my life.
That's not even possible.
It's not even possible.
I
That
can't even count to 122.
doesn't even exist. I can't even say 122. That's too big of a number. I can't even pronounce. What's the number again?
No, but I was legitimately expecting to get, I don't know, 15 at most.
Like
15
such,
views at most.
Like an unmotivating number. That's what I was expecting too.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting like us to be like, oh, well, maybe we'll do the second one and then like
Maybe
or
it'll
the first
just
one and-
slowly creep up if we're lucky, but no. Right at the get-go, it was,
This is cool.
you want 100 viewers.
I've
You want
talked to some
this?
people about it, and it's because you want 100 viewers?
Just want
You want it?
it? Pay me $20. I'll just refresh the page 100 times.
You want 100 viewers?
100.
You want 100 viewers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
we gotta turn the camera off. We can make the deal. We can turn the cameras off.
Turn the
Turn the light.
off.
Put your phone on airplane mode.
Put your phone.
Tell your mother you love her. But yeah, no, we crashed the podcast super hard.
It was a rip.
It was a wreck. Like I've seen podcasts. It's gonna get easier.
Absolutely.
But like people liked the first one, so that's something that
Yeah,
I think
that was
got in our
really
head with when we tried to record last time. That definitely got in our
Oh
head.
yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, now I gotta one up myself.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And now like right now I'm just you're
just chilling. Well,
just hanging out with my brother. Fucking you're recording me, fucking dick. And I'm
That's right, I
sticking
got you
a
on the
mic in my
can,
face.
mate.
But I got a mic in my face all the time because I'm famous.
yeah.
Whenever I'm at home sleeping, people record my snores and my breathing for video games and movie tracks.
Are you sure that's not just Cam sitting in your party lobby going, "When are you gonna ready up,
Dude, those are actually my mats. Dude, man, when he like actually gets mad in that game, it's so funny. And like his IRL friends will be like in the party with me, and they're like, Cam, so fuck out. And he's like, oh my god!
I hate this game. It's fucking lag. I'm lagging.
He literally lands before somebody grabs like a pump shotgun, misses every shot, and buddy pickaxe him to death. I'm lagging!
This is the worst. They literally ruined Fortnite because it got rid of the pump.
They literally ruined Fortnite by letting people play it. Besides me and Shay.
Yeah.
Because we're the best. We just don't win any games.
Every time that we play, I love it. I love playing with the people that I play with because like they're good friends and they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But when we do get wins, it's like every single day that we play together, or like every time that we do play together, like I'll message them or they'll message me on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's a time change. They live in British Columbia.
Well, yeah.
It's like 4 hours. So like at like 8 o'clock their time or 8:30, it'll be like 12:30, and I'll be like half it. Well, I guess not now. I'm used to it now, so I'll be like
Yeah, you fucking night hawk.
the night owl. I am a night owl. I've been a night owl for a while, but yeah. So these boys, they don't really stay up late to play video games like I do. So it's like 12:30.
But it works out because you're up late when they're getting ready for bed.
Well,
Kind of shit.
Yeah, well, I like to fall asleep late anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. It's like I don't sleep all day either. It's like I just
You just don't really sleep that much?
It's the peace of the night. It's like I don't know. My TV sounds different tonight too. It's like it's
Yeah.
like, yo, pass that shit over here. Like,
Maybe you're
that
just
sounds like a
meant to
burnout
be
thing say.
nocturnal.
That sounds like a burnout thing to say, dude. But
I don't know,
like,
man. Some
literally,
people
when there's
work
no
jobs
cars-
that are like exclusively night shift.
there's no cars on the road. I don't hear the highway.
Mm-hmm.
It literally like music sounds different. Because
Hell yeah. There's not all the huzz and the buzz.
Yeah.
It's life.
And you don't even notice it during the day, but when it's nighttime, you do notice it. And like when you try to fall asleep at nighttime, it's hard.
You definitely notice it when you're in town. Especially when you
Oh,
live
yeah.
across the street from a school.
I don't know, man. That was good vibes back in the day. Like, great when we first graduated.
Oh, man. The best vibes was when I actually went to the school that was across the street.
You could leave.
Me and Keegan would literally come home on our lunch break and do dungeons in World of Warcraft.
That's fucking. That's
Yeah, it was amazing. And then we just go back to school and be pieces of shit.
just go back to school. Just what's going on, guys? This is
Wow! Last time you take my fucking eraser!
When I was in elementary school, I used to eat paper and erasers to try and impress everybody.
like girls or like just everybody.
Oh, definitely not girls. All like my friends.
That's awesome.
I just like, like take a huge bite out of the eraser.
I never cared for impressing dudes growing up. Like all my guy friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It was always girls I tried to impress.
Oh, you're a lady.
I was a little ladies boy.
Lady boy.
Something that, dude, we smoke so much more weed than other people. Like, I sit down. Do you ever feel guilty about how much weed you smoke? Like, honestly. Like, you ever sitting there
There was
smoking by
a
yourself
point.
and you're like,
Now that I'm making money, I don't.
yeah, that's true.
But when I'm like not making money and still smoking as much weed as we always smoke, there's definitely times where I'd sit there and be like, oh, should not be doing this.
Yeah.
Because, wow. I mean,
We're doing so much more right now.
we're crazy, man.
Well, we're so crazy, dude. Like, spark up another blunt, dude. Like, you're not even on our level.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, most people when they're session, they'll have like a huge sesh and they'll smoke like 4 or 5 grams. They'll be super proud of it. They'll be like, we just went through like 5 Gs.
We smoked like $50.
You know, they're sitting with like a group of 3 or 4 people. Me and you would just be in your trailer till, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning. Smoke. You would literally go and get bags of 100 grams. And we would smoke like 10 or 12 grams in a night. It'd be like 4 in the morning. I wouldn't even be able to open my eyes. It's just like bong in hand.
Those are the best vibes, though. Best vibes, dude. Oh, man, I can't wait to get the trailer set up, and then we can hit the podcast in the trailer.
Yeah, that's when we'll actually be in the can.
BirdandBean in the can. And someday we're going to have a man behind the cam.
Hopefully.
Dude, I've been,
like
I've
to
been
have
thinking
somebody
about
sitting
that. Like someone who could sit behind the
and work all the technical
on the OBS
shit.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why the reason why I wanted the mixer is so we don't need somebody to do that.
Oh.
So if I can get a mixer, fuck you, you're fired.
You're fucking fired.
You're fired, piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Well, we could still have them.
You're fired.
We could also, have somebody sitting there for like just working like the internet and stuff. Say if we wanted to go and look at something like a video or
Like,
blah, 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 blah,
pull
blah.
that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we can just cop JRE.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people have that now. Like H3 has like 4 people doing it right now.
Really? 4 people?
Yeah.
Wow, they go hard.
Dude, H3 is terrible now.
Don't
I
say
used-
that, bro. They're about to have a baby.
They can have a baby and still make shitty content. Man, I don't know. It seems like now instead of they're jealous. It seems of everyone else on YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're putting a whole lot of effort into branching out.
They're trying to stay.
They're just trying to, which is good to stick to what you're good at. But at the same time, you want to expand your horizons a bit so it doesn't get stale.
Yeah.
You don't want to overuse the same joke, where you post on Instagram your gut in your wife's belly. Although, you know what? They could do something cool with that and make like a progress with all the different belly pics they've taken. Maybe that's a secret plan they have. Maybe I just cracked the code.
Let's make an app.
Let's make a fucking phone app.
You just take selfies.
Isn't that how every bad idea started? Let's make an app.
Let's make an app.
Let's make an app.
Mark Zuckerberg. Let's make an app.
Although he's also super rich, so I don't know how much of a bad idea that was.
He's also an alien, a robot.
He's one of the lizard people. Beep, boop. Somebody call Area 51. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. Zork.
But yeah, dude. So how's your week been?
My week's been pretty good, man. I've just been big chilling. I've been working a lot. Fucking work was actually like going super good lately. The last couple weeks before, all like machines just kept on going down almost every single shift. It was fucked.
Yeah, you talked a bit about that.
And then this week, I think we only had one machine go down the whole week. At least while I was on. Maybe while other crews were working, shit went south. We also had the quickest blade change of all time. So like the chipper I use, right? You got to change the blades on it because it can't cut up the rubber when they get so dull. The blade change generally takes about 4 hours. These guys were done the blade change today in 55 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
They just fast?
I was gobsmacked. Me and John were sitting down in the break room, you know, maybe taking a little bit longer of a break than we should have because our our station wasn't running. But don't tell my fucking boss!
You see some guys walk in with like your work
Missile and jackets on. The missile man comes in, throwing knees. No, but
Insane.
55 minutes. Super
That's
quickly
insane.
changed.
That's impressive as hell.
I was super impressed. I was super happy because I hate sitting there doing nothing when I'm at work. I just want to like zone out and plug away. Because like the more I do that, the time just goes and goes and goes. And then you look at the clock and you're like, break time? Already?
Break time is the best. Break time is the best vibes when you're working because
Especially
like-
when you're working manual labor.
yeah,
You're covered in sweat.
you're hungry as
Carbon black. Your stomach is growling. You're like, I need that break so bad.
Not to make manual labor sound bad. You're not always covered in carbon black. It's just
Well,
when
when
you
you're
jump
working
in-
at... Well, carbon
you
black
set
is a
yourself
Michelin
on
thing.
fire and then go to work. You're gonna be black.
You're gonna-
He doesn't understand.
It's
that.
the way...
He's like, it's my morning.
He's got a problem with
routine.
matches.
It's my morning routine.
No.
Yeah,
There's way too much carbon black at Michelin. Well, it's all
gross.
just...
it's gross.
Yeah, it's all like dust from like burnt oil, like ash. But it's like super, super fine. So it gets into the tightest crevices. Like, there was a bunch of it stuck in the wrinkles of my nipple. Isn't that weird? Like, very weird places. So you gotta get this like gritty soap that just rips it all out of you.
Dude, I got, SPS. You know what that's called? Sandpaper soap.
Sandpaper soap.
Shit's good. You run that in your head, makes you go bald.
I thought you were talking about like SPF sunscreen. I thought you were gonna go on a
Whatever it's
tangent
called.
about sun safety for a second. Make sure you put on sunscreen, drink lots of water, wear a hat. Slip, slap, slop, slurp, baby.
Did you go to preschool? Like kindergarten?
Yes.
Where at? Or no, actually, don't
Oh,
answer that. Dude,
It was downtown. It was where, you know where Good Life is? That's where it was. Until they flooded. And then they moved. But I was already out of there by that point.
Oh.
I was already in actual school.
I dropped out of preschool.
Really?
Yeah. As a kid.
That's,
I had.
I hope you weren't in preschool as anything but a kid.
I was like 14. Fucking bullshit.
It's so
I'm outta
hard.
I'm out of here. I'm going for a smoke.
He's 14 years old, but he still doesn't know how to count past 6.
Shay, it's nap time. I just jerked off. Can't fall
I
asleep.
can't fucking fall asleep.
I tried jerking off.
Dude,
twice.
that's how I go to bed.
Yeah, that's. I realized that.
I can't sleep.
Um.
Power one out super quick.
But yeah, I
Pass
went to
out.
preschool because I was a fucking bad little kid, and I stole a fucking Spider-Man toy.
Whoa.
And I was so
Dude,
ashamed.
you stole a superhero?
I was so
That's
ashamed.
like an oxymoron.
I was so ashamed, bro.
Yeah? You couldn't handle
I
yourself?
couldn't handle my. I couldn't go back.
Oh no.
So I was like, I'm done.
That's rough.
I'm just waiting for normal school. So I started normal school when I was 4.
Holy shit.
What's up?
Wow.
Done the shit, yo. I'm
Yeah.
a year younger than all you.
I stole once when I was a kid. It was from my gym class.
Just bad vibes.
They had these like super cool like balls full of beads. But they had like these funky faces
Exactly
on
what you're
them.
talking about, yeah.
They're like squishy. Anyways, I stockpiled, I'd say 10 of them.
Yeah.
And took them all home. And the gym teacher the next day, he's like,
We called you out.
he didn't know who took them. But he said, I know who took them. So just confess and you won't get in trouble. So I just put them all back.
You were scared.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just going to put them all back.
He knows it's me.
And yeah, hope I don't get in trouble. So I put them all back. And I didn't get in trouble. So I'm just assuming that he didn't know it was me.
Well, that's good.
Either that or he just saw that they were back and he's like, all right, that's good enough. Like, I don't give a shit.
Fuck it.
Fuck Aiden. He's a stupid kid anyway.
Hey, my car's been stolen. Please return my car.
I remember one time.
Thanks.
I remember one time we were playing soccer in gym class, and oh my goodness, I'm not gonna say who it was, but one of my friends was getting super fired up.
Over soccer?
Yeah, they're always the kind of person who gets super fired up over sports.
Super competition.
Yeah, they're just very competitive, which is totally fair.
Super competition. Super competition.
They started taking it out on Justin and just like digging into him a bit, and Justin slapped him.
Oh.
Or like I slapped him or pushed him, but it was something that made everybody go like, "Whoa!" And then the gym teacher got mad at Ashton. He said, "You shouldn't have been a dick." And oh my god, we all lost it, and then we were all just like, "Yeah, you shouldn't have did that."
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, dude, I think every school had that one kid that would kind of lose his mind over
the sports,
Dude, I had one
the
of those too.
competition.
I was friends with him though.
Oh, I was definitely friends with these people.
This kid fucking threw stools though, man. Like this kid like he didn't get what he wanted, and he threw a stool at my grade. We were in grade 9.
Wow,
He threw a stool at our teacher.
that's crazy. I remember when I was in grade 9, some kid who was in grade 7 threw a laptop at the teacher's face and sent her to the hospital. It was wild.
Getting learnt.
Yeah.
She got fucked by
She got destroyed.
Facebook.
I remember one time in high school, Justin literally gave our PAL teacher a concussion. Now, granted, this is kind of my fault too, because
Explain
we were
yourself.
playing frisbee, and basically there's a trick you can do where if you throw the frisbee towards the ground really hard, like at the right angle, it'll bounce back up and keep flying. Justin was captivated by this, and he was like, "That was cool, Aiden, let me try." And he just starts whiffing the frisbee at the floor as hard as he can, over and over and over and over and over again, constantly, until he finally gets it down. First time it finally works, she walks right in front of it after Justin threw it, I think probably as hard as he could. He threw it so hard he had trouble stopping, like, from the spin. He was like,
putting his weight into it.
he launches it, right? And it's a pretty big frisbee. You know, it's about a foot and a half around. It smacked her right in the temple. And Justin, she didn't even know who hit him. That's how disoriented she was. Or, sorry, who hit her. Like, that's how disoriented she was when she got hit by the frisbee. And Justin was like, like freaking out, didn't know what to do. And she just goes, "I'm kind of dizzy. I'm going to go." And just walked away. And then, like, 15 minutes later, Mr. Walsh showed up. And he just sat in the chair and he was like, "You guys can just do whatever. I'm just here to watch you."
So the teacher's just like, peace.
She literally got a concussion. She had to go to the hospital.
She was disoriented in her head to the point where she
Yeah. Well, no, she didn't even know who threw the frisbee.
Why?
She came back later and like explained kind of what went on. Just kids weren't like freaking out. She was like, "Who threw the frisbee?" And Justin was like, just immediately raised his hand. He's like, "I'm so sorry. It was me." And she was like, "Well, as long as it was an accident," because she liked Justin. All teachers pick favorites, but they won't tell you that they do.
And they won't pick me.
Yeah, and they won't pick me.
Have you ever had a teacher like who you felt like had it out for you?
No.
No.
I tried my best to be a good kid.
Man,
I definitely have friends, and I've witnessed teachers having it out for them, though.
yeah. Wow.
Gee.
Oh, us. You're using
No,
us as an
man.
example.
Yeah, absolutely. We would totally harp on this guy. just being assholes in high school. Who was our friend at the time, to be fair?
Yeah,
just so we don't
let's
sound
just
like
put that out
bullies.
there. We're not bullying this kid.
Don't like him anymore. But
Yeah, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Besides the point.
Go bully him.
I'll do that for her. But
Fuck
in
him.
high school, we were like, making all these noises at him. Like, obviously picking on him. And then, he would turn around and like, can you guys fuck off? And our grade 10 English teacher would always just get super mad at Kyle. Stop swearing. I said his first name, but I didn't say his last name. We can edit it out anyway.
Dude, lots of people have the first name Monster Can.
Yeah, true. That's fair. It's a whole meme right now.
Dude, there's also like 12 people at that school with that name.
Good point.
Gucci. But anyway, yeah. It's also pretty easy to define who that is, and you haven't done that yet, so. Well, actually, we kind of did, but.
Oh my god.
Speaking of OG Gush, dude, have you ever been interested in going? I heard you say a little bit ago something about music festival. Are you going to music festival?
Yes.
I can't do that shit, man.
I am going to my first one in a couple weeks. I'm going to buy my ticket tonight, actually, just to make sure I do it before it's too late. It's only one night, though, because I'm not about that scene in general, you know what I mean? Like, I see what goes on at these festivals, people just doing a bunch of drugs and shit, which is not who I want to associate myself with, I got no problem with, like, marijuana, and I don't really care if people who I know experience a little outside of that with things that are natural, but as soon as you get into, like, gross chemicals and stuff, which, can be at these festivals a lot of the time, gets kind of scary.
Yeah.
Gets really scary, but anyways, I'm going to my first one. I heard it was like super relaxed and like a bunch of my friends are going.
Yeah.
It's like Rory and all of them.
Well, that's as long as you're
And, it's one night instead of like the whole weekend. So it's a lot easier.
You can go there and have fun.
Yeah.
You can definitely go there and have a good time.
Mhm.
It's just the whole like the vibe of like going there and like being scared to like I don't know. I've always just been given like the vibe of
I'd be
like,
scared
don't
of-
take anything from anybody.
Yeah. Or like just, somebody else on something.
Could fucking
Just fucking with you. You know what I mean?
Like I don't like that shit. Like
No.
I was just on my phone because I was looking for a video I have on Instagram that I tried to send you earlier.
Was it that like chubbier dude who's like flailing his arms, running through, and he gets like beamed? Oh, that's a good one too, though.
That one is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what that reminded me of? Wednesday. Go right here.
Whoa, no. That's insane.
So
That man's having the time of his life right
yeah, so we don't have a DI box yet, so you can't see the video. You
But-
might not even have heard it, but if you
I think
haven't,
you get the idea, though.
yeah, if you heard it, you may get the
It's a
idea.
man.
It's a man going crazy. On the side of the road, basically wearing a curtain for pants, tie-dye curtain, and he's eating magic mushrooms out of a bag, out of like a big Ziploc bag. He's just
Oh,
eating them,
man.
he's just eating them like fucking grapes. So on the side of the road,
Yeah.
balls.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my thing, man.
No.
Not my thing. We established that on the first podcast, but we didn't upload that. We only smoke weed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we don't even. I don't drink. I'm not gonna speak for you. but-
No, I mean, I definitely am not opposed to drinking. I drink, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. But mostly, for me, it's just pulp.
Enough. I don't drink enough to even know how much. Like, I wouldn't be able to say how many times a year I drink. Like, it's
Yeah.
really like if I'm feeling it,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's like that special of an
Yeah,
occasion. I'll do it.
if the time is right. It's a
If the
beautiful
time is
starry
right.
night.
Time is never right.
Mhm.
There's never a time to poison my gut and my
Holy
liver
fuck.
with fucking poisonous
Yeah.
toxins that taste like hand sanitizer and
Poopy.
I'd rather just smoke some grass, man. Fuck yeah, Doug.
Thank you for listening, everybody, to
Is
the
it?
Bird and Bean
Yes,
podcast.
Ian.
We will see you all next time.
Thanks for watching. Bye.